About to go on a ride this awesome day, 'cause it's gonna be terrible the next whole week basically. Just wanted to show off my awesome new gloves. These are only $30 on Amazon. They're really nice leather. They've got hard knuckle protection, but it's underneath the leather, so it looks awesome. And it's perforated, so it breathes well. Matches my seat actually. It's got some nice gel impact protection. Yeah, 30 bucks on Amazon. These are awesome. My other ones kind of developed a couple of holes in the palms, but I had my other ones for like 3 years, so it was about time for a change anyway. And I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to grab some. So I was riding to school the other day, and unfortunately I don't have my camera rolling at all times because usually nothing happens, and it's kind of a hassle for me, especially since my audio and video aren't synced up beforehand. I do that afterwards. I was heading to school and I was almost there, and some guy comes up beside, well, he was in front of me most of the time. He was in an older, one of the plain looking Corvettes. I'm not sure what generation they are, but they're the really plain, ugly looking ones. And it was old and black with crappy paint. He was in front of me, and he kept speeding up really quick, and then slowing down, and then speeding up really quick. And I just thought, you know, he's trying to screw around with me, maybe want to race or something, because that's how people are when you're on motorcycles. So we get to a stoplight, and it's a two lane. He goes into the other lane, so we're right next to each other, and he rolls down his window. And first thing he says to me is, "Hey, nice new bike." And I don't know, it sounded like he was trying to be insulting about it, but I don't know how that could be insulting. I was like, "Thanks, man." And he was like a total douche meathead. Like, it was the model before that model. After that, he was like, you were behind me for a while. You got my license plate on your camera." And I was like, yeah, I guess. And he's like, "I don't like that. I don't want you to have my license plate on your camera. You know people can go online, see my license plate, and steal my car, don't you?" And I didn't say anything. I just started ignoring him after that, because that's ridiculous. That does not happen. And he's like, "Hey, listen to me." He started kind of raising his voice after that. He's like, "This really happens. If you don't believe me, go look it up." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, guy." And I think that made him even more mad. He's like, "You're getting all of these people's license plates, and it's their own private information, and you're going to put it up online for everyone to see." I was still ignoring him. And I don't know what else he said. He yelled something, and then he drove off really fast, like peeling out. It was kind of funny. But that's ridiculous. License plates, first of all, aren't private information, or else they wouldn't be posted on the back and front of every single car. That's ridiculous, for one. They're very public information. And two, you can't just steal somebody's car strictly by having their license plate number. That's ridiculous. If so, I could just go outside, the first license plate I saw, I could write down the number, and then I could steal their car. However, he's thinking that's gonna happen. It doesn't happen, it's never happened, and it can't happen. Or you wouldn't even have to go outside. You could just guess any 6 numbers and letter combination, and it would probably be somebody's license plate number. And then you could steal their car, I guess. Look at that. Look at that guy. Third of all, nobody wants your piece of crap Corvette, guy. Nobody wants it. If you were driving a nice car, then I would understand that you're stupid and concerned about your car, but you weren't even driving a nice car. So you're stupid and concerned about a piece of crap. I really wish I would have been filming. It would have been awesome. Stuff like that doesn't happen to me very often, but it's happened a couple of times, and I'm never filming. The main reason I don't film when I'm heading to school is because I'm usually late, and I don't really have time to start all my equipment, and then turn it all off when I get to class. The other day I was in class, and there's this guy I have quite a few classes with. I feel like I already told this story in a different video. I have a bunch of classes with him, but I don't really talk to anybody. So, he's another physics major. He came up to me, like I don't have any way to tether my helmet to my bike or anything. So, I always carry it with me, and all my stuff. And he came up to me and he was like, "So, do you ride a scooter?" And I thought it was pretty funny because I had a motorcycle helmet, I had gloves. Typically, you don't have to have a helmet when you ride a scooter around here, and typically people don't. And if they do, it's not a full face. He just asked me, he's like, "Hey, you ride a scooter?" And I had my boots on and my jacket and everything, and I was like, "No, I've got a bike." And then, like, he didn't even want to know, like, what kind of bike or anything. He's like, "Okay," just walked off. It was kind of weird. Lean it.